I'm going to start this video by saying, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Rule Well. Shalom to your brothers out there preaching and teaching truth worldwide. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful lit. Today's lesson is entitled, Though it tarry, wait for it. It will surely come. So I guess it's, though it tarry, wait for it. Yeah, so right here, it's an article dealing with Russia air bases attack as Ukraine discounts escalation threat. So here it is. You got Ukraine, they so-called, send some drones over to attack Russia's, some of their nuclear equipment. But hey, though it tarry, hey, wait for it, Ukraine. Don't worry about it. Those missiles will be shot off. According to prophecy, Russia is going to shoot them missiles at America, Babylon, and Great. So you are not going to stop prophecy by trying to stop Russia from shooting off the planes that they use for those nuclear weapons. So I'm reading a little bit of this article. Russia said falling wreckage from a Ukrainian drone had killed 3 servicemen at the base, some 300 miles from Ukraine, which would be the third such long-range attack this month. Yeah, first of all, Ukraine, where they getting this equipment from? United States. Though it tarry, wait for it. United States NATO members sending them all this high-tech equipment. Don't worry about it. Hey, Russia gonna shoot the missiles off because it's to fulfill prophecy to destroy Babylon the Great. Though it tarry, hey, wait for it. Don't worry about it, America. Babylon the Great, Basra, all those different names. Russia is gonna give you that word. Just wait for it. So as this article reads, Ukrainian launched a drone attack at an airbase deep within Russian territory, killing 3 servicemen. I think I read that. That was just at the top part. All right, let me see if I can get. I just continue reading on. Killing 3 servicemen, the Kremlin said on Monday as Kiev's forces demonstrated that they are increasingly willing and able to take the fight to Russia and at longer range than ever before. Yeah, this article came out yesterday, December 26, 2022. It was the third such strike this month, reflecting the assessment by Ukraine's political and military leaders that there was little risk of Moscow escalating its war in retaliation despite its threats of dire consequences for attacks against Russia. The Russian military is already fighting at the limits of its conventional capabilities, Ukrainians say, and the Kremlin's hints of using nuclear weapons ring hollow. So you got Ukraine, they attack, Russia base that actually houses some of the planes or the strategic bombers that are used to fire cruise missiles. I think that's what it is, home to some, yeah. And I think this is they got nuclear weapons here too. I think I saw that somewhere. Let me just make sure. Yeah, here it is. Ingalls home to some of Russia's nuclear capable strategic bombers that are used to fire cruise missiles at Ukraine was one of 2 bases targeted by Ukrainian drones on December 5th. So yeah, so this this is one of the bases that can that has that capability of firing them nuclear missiles. But guess what? According to prophecy, those nuclear missiles will be shot off. They're not going to be able to stop biblical prophecies. They're not going to be able to throw a monkey wrench in Yahweh while Yahweh shall plan They're not going to be able to. So though it tarry, wait for it. It will surely come. As a matter of fact, before I get my precept, I'm going to go ahead and get that. What is that in the book of Habakkuk? All right, Habakkuk 2. I'm just going to jump down. Verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. So at the end, these prophecies are speaking right now. They're speaking. The Lord has Russia riled up, China, all those different countries that's going to make a pact with Russia to fight against America, Babylon, and Great. So here it is. You got Ukraine kicking against the prick. They think they're gonna destroy those nuclear arsenals. Nah, nigga. Those missiles will be shot off to destroy America, Babylon, and Great, and to fire those weapons on different countries as well. So, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So yes, these prophecies, it may seem like it's taking a while. You see the war drones beating real hard. Then it may die down a little bit. Hey, though it tarry, wait for it, Jake. It will surely come. Don't worry about it. You do what you're supposed to be doing. Hey, if you're in this truth, if you out there prophesying, continue to prophesy. If you're a believer, continue to believe. Hey, everybody got a role to play. If you're a help, continue to be a help. So continue doing what you're supposed to be doing. Fasting, praying, being a brother. Hey, watching the lessons, getting built up. Watching, you know what I'm saying, just watching the world news, seeing what's going on. Hey, if you send brothers articles, send brother articles. Continue doing what you're doing, keeping an eye on what's going on around the world, and also keeping your eyes and ears peeled to what's going on with the RFID chip. We understand the CDBC that's getting rolled out. We understand that that's gonna link up with the RFID chip. This damn devil crashed the economy. You're gonna have to pay for it some kind of way. $20 no more. So you're gonna have a way to a method to pay for it. And we know ultimately that's gonna be the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. Though it tarry, wait for it. Links up with Revelation 13 verse 16. But we're talking about America being destroyed. You know, Ukraine trying to damage some of Russia's nuclear capable plane. Listen here, Jack. Jeremiah 50 verse I think I'm gonna start at verse 14. they got to shoot them missiles. Because I'm about to read reason why they got to shoot those missiles at America. Jeremiah 50 verse 14. Put yourself in array against Babylon. It's talking about America, Babylon the Great. Round about all ye that bend the bow. Russia bends the bow. They have a nuclear missile. Shoot at her. They gotta shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against your house. America has sinned against the Lord. So, guess what, Russia? Ukraine. Yeah, I understand you probably want to damage their arsenal, but guess what? The Lord has ordained those missiles to be kept in store for what? To shoot at America, Babylon the Great. I'm reading it right now. Verse 15. Shout against her roundabout. She have given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her as she have done unto her. Cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land. So yeah, all these other nations that's here in America, Babylon and Great, hey, y'all need to flee and go into your own land. Because you stay here on the shores of America, Babylon and Great, you're going to be destroyed. for thermonuclear destruction. So what you should do, if you are a Moabite, if you are Ammonite, if you a Hamite, y'all should just pack the fuck up. Go on back to your country. Then, hey, if where you living at, whatever province, whatever place you live in your prospective country, it doesn't get hit, you survive the nuclear fallout, then guess what? You get to be, congratulations, the first fruits of slavery, along with the elites that's in the bunkers. So that's your reward. You don't have to die here in America, Babylon the Great. You could go to your country, and the reward you would get would be one of the first fruits of slavery. You get to see the beginning of the kingdom of heaven. That is your reward. Hey, it is what it is. If you're not an Israelite and you survive the nuclear fallout, you don't die in that nuclear destruction. When the New Jerusalem comes down, hey, you get to be part of the first fruits of slavery. Somebody got to bury those dead bodies. Somebody got to start the construction of the kingdom of heaven. Somebody got to build those walls up. So yeah. So if you want to, turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land, yeah, go ahead and flee to your own land. Now you Israelites, you can go where you want to go. Hey, if you ain't elect, hey, if you try to flee if you want to, you just die when hey, you want to purge out the rebels at the end of the day. So hey, it'll be your best bet to repent and come back and follow the law, statute, commandments to the best of your ability, so that you don't have to die over here in America, Babylon the Great. But we understand that 2/3 is going to be cut off and die over here in America, Babylon the Great. So I'm going to get this second Esdras. Second Esdras, chapter 16. I think I'm starting at the 12th verse. The earth, Second Esdras 16, verse 12, the earth quaketh, and the foundation thereof, the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. So this obviously isn't talking about an arrow, because I'm not sure you can't take the best archer in the world, guys, be in the Olympics and shoot it to the ends of the world. So obviously this isn't talking about an actual bow and arrow. This is talking about a nuclear missile, an intercontinental ballistic missile, and Russia has plenty of those. So yes, Russia will be shooting those ICBM missiles to the ends of the world to shoot them over here in America, Babylon the Great. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. Verse 14, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. So yeah, the plagues are sent and they shall not return again. So yeah, that ultimate plague is that nuclear missile, that nuclear destruction. And then there's going to be other pestilence. Just like the CV-19 is a pestilence. That's a plague sent from the Lord. So yeah, we understand that, Ukraine, they're trying to damage some of Russia's nuclear planes. But guess what? To no avail, because Russia has to have them planes to fulfill prophecy. Because it's written for Russia to shoot those missiles over here in America, Babylon the Great. They're gonna be shot into the ends of the world. They're not gonna miss. They're not their GPS target isn't gonna malfunction. America is gonna have some kind of because I know in the Navy they got what's called Sea Whiz, is a close-in weapon system that shoots like a window pane to trap missiles when it's shot at it. They don't try to target the actual missile itself. It's just, imagine if you got like a window pane, so it just shoots like a big window pane, like a certain spot in the sky, so it'll capture the missile in it. Instead of trying to find the missile, it just shoots a big window pane. That ain't gonna work for this Esau. Sea Whiz, NATO Sea Sparrow, none of that shit is gonna work. None of it is not gonna work. Tomahawk missiles, none of that. 50 cal, none of that shit. No, you're not shooting nothing out the sky. But what Israel got? The Iron Dome. You ain't gonna have no Iron Dome over here in America, Babylon Great, to stop these missiles from coming in. Hell no. So, hey, hopefully this lesson was edifying till next time. Shalom. Though it tarry, wait for it. Shalom.